As we move forward, it is going to be a rough time for some, who include those who have no idea what is happening. We have told you before to consider this for yourself when you meet those whose idea of fun and frolic has deteriorated into one big mess. These folks have nowhere to go and nothing to do about them. We have seen this before, long ago, when all was similar in effects and appearance, and those times too were witnessed with disbelief for what has occurred. It is here we'd like to dwell for a moment, to disclose the modus operandi for such a thing, as here we have the same, albeit not too messy at this point in time. Later on you will see what distress really means for those clothed in darkness. It assumes you have traveled a great distance to begin to understand the figurative way in which all this occurs. It is strengthened by the disbelief itself in a system designated to implode upon itself in the days to come. At long last it will be seen by all who care to look about, that these things were destined to come down at some point or another. However, few will understand the mechanism used by which it all occurs. We see that here now as a matter of fact, getting ready to strike, and we say when it does, to prepare yourself sufficiently in advance to keep worrisome times at bay. And until this does, you will not rest easy it appears, for about you are composites of being let loose on all others, and this predilects to chaos and an animosity that knows no grounds, assuredly speaking. As this occurs, mark us on this, you will seem overwhelmed with what it is you can and cannot do. It is sufficient to understand the bottom has just fallen out of the roof, so suffice it to say confusion is a big part of this indeed. When you are struck behind the back as it is occurred here, you know full well there is nothing you can do to alleviate the situation. Yet try as you might, sincere efforts fail in the light of that which is seen for yourself to muddle in. As we move on, throughout the course of this scenario, it is prevalent to see those about you digging for dirt anywhere they can. Mark us on this, as it seems the more they try, the harder they fail. It is admirable in one respect to witness such tragedy redeem the best of men, however it is another entirely to redeem only those who have a quick rise above the rest. These things prevail somewhat, and those who do believe they are at war with each other will fail miserably with the scene at hand, lest they control the situation with a brief scolding of themselves. Ideally speaking, it is of no import to continue on, in any direction you please, seen here as derelict behavior, ad infinitum. You would be preferable staying put, while things get ironed out for yourselves, and the nature of what is witnessed is comprehended and not mistook for the instance it is not. We tell you point blank, to consider yourselves lucky to receive such information in advance, many will not. And, adhere to the precepts rendered long ago to become that which is to your liking, and sufficiently so. It is told from above, these things witnessed here, and we tell you the same. It is a stalwart soul that travails as such, through all the obstacles and myriad of things. Made worse as you go,